Continuing the survival series. Let's get into it. So just gonna start by climbing this mountain with obviously all the coal which I had obtained from the last episode, part 1 of this episode. So just gonna make sure that I have full hunger so I can regen the hearts I lost. That is pretty much the rest of my food apart from this bread and some potatoes. But once I upgrade this villager enough, I should have enough so I can actually upgrade this guy and be able to trade iron, which helps a significant amount to upgrading this guy. So I've obviously just got 6 emeralds from that, and I'll just probably get a bit of food or go up to this cherry tree hill because I need the logs for sticks for the Fletcher so I can unlock future upgrades. That should be super useful in the long run. So if I just climb up here, just do the simple parkour, and go to this weird looking tree which would almost resemble something else, but we won't get into that, and then just start chopping it down until we have 64, because once we have 64 that means we have 8 stacks of sticks, which is 16 emeralds, which maxes out the trades you can do at one time for a Fletcher or / any villager. Once you get 16 emeralds or traded 16 times for one villager, it maxes out because the villager has run out of stock. Just gonna get these difficult ones. That's 22 already, so this should be done in no time. And once I get planting trees and start tree farms, if this series just starts for and continues for a lot longer, then you'll be able to see progression and without the cuts, and well, at least until my editing gets better, but that will be at a later date, not right now. So just gonna almost done. That's like several trees. Just gonna leave that one floating because I don't think I can get the rest of it. And I think once I cut down this tree I should have maybe over a stack or a stack. Oh, there's just one hiding there. Yeah, just gonna mine the rest, and by the looks of it I'll get, oh yes, exactly 64. Exactly what I need. That's good, because I don't have to worry about any spare logs. Just gonna take some unnecessary fall damage, about 5 hearts. That was probably not a good move. Probably should be a bit more careful, especially if I want to survive more than 2 or 3 nights, or 2 or 3 episodes. So let's just make sure I eat at some point. And yeah, that's the iron trade which you should be looking out for, because it can help you level up it to expert. Just make sure I craft this. Can't access that chest, placed a block over it, but place a stack there and a stack there, which should give me 4 stacks of sticks, which will be enough for 8 emeralds, or half the stock. If any of you don't know what I mean by stock, it's just where max amount of trades a villager can do in a certain time period, and then once the stock refreshes, which is normally after a day or after a day or two, the villager I will have increased in price if you're playing on Bedrock, or in Java will stay the same, or if you have or maybe decreased by 1 stick. Like as you saw on the villager, it was for 34 emeralds rather than 36. That's because of the upgrade price reduction, which happens when you upgrade a villager or randomly at certain points. Just need to mine 3 cobblestone from this house because I need to get a better pickaxe. Just make sure I replant the seeds. my goal for this series is to try and get as many achievements as I possibly can, and like just looking through some of them, what I need to get for them, just in case, just so if I do have the right materials and items, I know that to do the achievement, such as using a spyglass to look at a bird, which, to be honest, never crafted a spyglass, never seen its use, but once I've crafted this pickaxe, I should be able to mine all the iron I need to start to get ready to upgrade this guy to a good tool. Just gonna eat and make sure I'm on full hearts again. Let's go down here so I can hopefully find some iron. Oh yeah, there's a piece there. Or hopefully there's like a 6 vein, maybe. 1, 2. Oh no, we have to work around this water cave. That'll be annoying, especially as it takes so much longer to mine. Like if you have a look at, well, not right now, but probably when I break this block because of the water particles, just takes 3 times as long, which is so annoying. And especially if you're in like the ocean or something, or somewhere else, like mining a sea lantern to get the prismarine shards, or because you want to create one yourself. It's quite annoying. Just gonna get this coal for maybe another trade or smelting, which will be good because I can either upgrade it if I don't upgrade the villager if I don't find enough iron, or use it for torches, which to be fair I don't really need, but to light up areas to stop mobs spawning, because it's a really good idea to do that. It's quite a big vein, this one. It feels like it's been about like 22, unless I had some iron with me, coal with me before. There are quite a lot of mobs down there. There's 5 skeletons. Don't want to go down there. 2 creepers and 2 zombies. That sounds like death, which, to be fair, I don't want to happen. So probably just have to find a new cave in the meanwhile, so I can get more iron. Just gonna travel back up this hill and check on the furnace and smelt the rest. Got 4 iron, so got 2 more emeralds, which is good, and I'll get a shovel and trade the coal. Put the extra coal in there, and just check up on the villager Fletcher up here. Oh, accidentally stripped that log. That's not a good thing because it kind of ruins the aesthetic of the house. Gonna get a bow, because best way to combat a skeleton is with their own weapon. And get a stack of arrows because they're really cheap. And put it in the offhand so you can combo bow shots and arrow crits, which would be amazing, as it allows me to kill mobs far range and close range really easily. And once I get some tipped arrows and other things, I'll be able to kill mobs with harming arrows or healing arrows, depending on what type of mob they are. Because if they're undead, I'm gonna have to use healing arrows, like I said in the last video. But if they're not, I can use harming arrows just to deal with a bit extra damage. Just gonna make sure I have enough food in case hay bales in case I need to craft food, because I've obviously got the 90 potatoes in my inventory right now, so I don't really need the food yet, so just take it anyway. And check back up on the furnace up here and the villager. 7 there. That gives me two more emeralds. Really should be getting a shield with the extra iron, but didn't really think it through. Just trying to see if there's any cliff caves, because normally on mountains you can find cliff caves which can lead to bigger caves like ravines or other things, which are quite useful if you want to get simple iron without having to go to jump down into huge ravines and need to find a way out, because you can always climb up using the cliff cave. Trying to look at these stone flats, because a lot of them, sometimes you can find surface iron on it, but obviously don't think there's none here. Let's just have a look in this cave, and nothing, just copper, so more disappointment. Trying to look at the ocean sometimes to see if there's shipwreck, because of the Fulbright makes me able to see through the ocean, which is really useful because I don't have to worry about the darkness of the ocean. It may seem like cheating having Fulbright, but really it's not, because it's kind of a disadvantage in a way as well, because you can't really tell if an area is lit up properly and mob proofed. So I could be AFK at one point in a farm and a creeper just appears, which could end the run. So that's why, if any of you think Fulbright is cheating, it's not. It's kind of also a disadvantage. I just tried to see if the water cave had any iron in case I found a water breathing potion from buried treasure. Should probably make sure I don't drown, because I don't want to take drowning damage and then just a trident drown appear, because obviously being a bedrock player, trident drowns are overpowered, but on Java they're a lot more deadly and they have a lower risk of dropping the trident, which obviously if I got that would be a real game changer, as the 8 or 9 damage off the start would be really easy. This is kind of the cave I'm looking for, like one of these massive caves which have an easy entrance. There's no real mobs down there, but I almost fell. That would have been the hardcore world gone and the first episode for nothing. So kind of hope that doesn't happen again. Some iron here, there's a bit more iron down there, but I'll just get this first and shoot the creepers, because I think from what I've learned is that it'll take 2 shots just to kill the creeper, which will always be good to know, because it means that I can just fully charge a bow twice. As long as I have 2 arrows, I can kill a creeper from close range, just in case I get surprised by one. Just had some good bow shots right there on a moving creeper, so I'm pretty happy with that. Skeleton there, bow jewel. That was decently close, bearing in mind it hit once. It did about 2.5 hearts, 3 hearts. So if I get low at any point with that, it will be very, very difficult to escape, because skeletons are sometimes accused of having aimbot because of how good they are at aiming at players. So I've definitely got to be careful after losing several hardcore worlds to skeletons, which I would have posted, but obviously I died in the first episode, so wouldn't be much of a series if you guys just saw one video and that was it. Be like, now I've got to create a new world because I can't fight a skeleton as they deal too much because I haven't bothered to get armor. But in this world, I've actually gone pretty far. I've done a lot so far. It's just a bit of iron over here. Oh, the skeleton. Oh, 2.5 hearts on one shot. Just need to get over here. Don't. Just need to calm down a bit. Just make sure that I do have a sword, which would be so much better. Just gonna. This is why I kept the potato. That's why I said should keep the potatoes. I know they only do like half, but this is better than nothing. At least I am healing up, which is always a good sign. Let's just try and find this skeleton. Oh, it's just there. Hasn't seen me yet, which is kind of annoying because I can just start killing it killing its feet. Haven't got its attention yet. Oh, there it is. Ooh, that's another close call. 2.5 again. One, if it shot any earlier, I was dead, and this video wouldn't be out because kind of just wouldn't have posted it and seen if I could have either deleted the first one or just said that the world got corrupted. But obviously I'm an honest man, so I would have probably just said I died from skill issue, but we don't talk about that. So we're just gonna take a sleep over here and make sure that if I get out of the bed, that I don't fall into the cave. So let's collect the bed and go back to the village, so don't have to worry again about dying again, which is always a good sign. Just get back up the mountain. Could have used the cobblestone, but I think I'm gonna use that for another furnace, just to speed up smelting of the iron, as 18 would take a while, especially in a regular furnace. Just a quick go back to the village. Do you need a better food source than potatoes? For now, I'll probably just kill the sheep, as the mutton it'll give me will just put me into full hunger so I can start healing. The hardcore healing is kind of like slowed down a bit from the start, because at the start, if any of you guys saw it, it was pretty fast healing. Like, you would heal a heart a second, but now it's gone to what I expected. Like, the hunger depletes so much more easily, and hearts to be regenerated like once every couple minutes. Once every like 30 seconds. Just gonna smelt half of this so I can quickly upgrade the villager. Just a long smelt. Montage music. I'll probably upgrade this villager using bows, even though it will clog my inventory. Be worth it, as it takes me closer to getting tipped arrows, which having them early on, especially like poison arrows, because it'll be mean. I can just, because poison isn't affected by undead mobs, I don't think. So if anybody in the comments wants to prove me wrong, your wish is my command and roast me. But poison arrows don't work on undead mobs. So pretty much mean that poison arrows I can easily kill other mobs because I have this villager, and I don't need to get Dragon's Breath or anything else. As in as in Bedrock, all you need is a cauldron for tipped arrows, but obviously in Java you have to get the Dragon's Breath before you get it. Looking back on the footage, as obviously I'm doing a voiceover afterwards, I realised that I kind of decided to mess up, which you'll see later, but I forgot that there's an extra level, and I forgot that Journeyman, it went to one level, another level, it went from the starting villager to the one with the iron trade, then to the one that we're currently on right now, and then it goes to the one where you get an enchanted tool. But what I didn't realise is that there's another stage. So I kind of got a bit gutted when I saw the trade which I got for this, because I'd spent obviously the time to get just a diamond shovel with Unbreaking 2. So I completely forgot that there's expert, which could have given me an axe but the chances of it giving me a hoe or another useless tool, or a hoe or another shovel, was high. But I could have actually kept this villager, but I decided not to because it says expert at the top, and that is kind of misleading for me. Unless obviously any of you guys can prove me wrong, feel free. And it says that even though it says expert at the top, it means expert rather than what I think it is of being leading up to expert. But obviously I'm not a pro at Java, so just feel free. I'm trying to find a villager to trap, because I want to obviously get another toolsmith. Obviously this villager just decides to not obey. Doesn't want to become trapped in a box, forced to trade emeralds with me. So he's obviously having a bad day. Just going to get some redstone in case I want to do any redstone before I dive deeper into caves. Obviously I haven't gone to deep slate level. I don't think I've gone to below Y20 yet, so that'll definitely be for a later video, or maybe after I create a house. Just gonna get that piece of iron, get this, and try and get another toolsmith Obviously I could have went and gone to upgrade the other guy to expert, but completely forgot about him. So after the villager decided not to change, I kind of had to do delete Jeremy. Yeah, I'm named him Jeremy, don't judge. But he kind of disappeared, voided, if you want to call it that. Just gonna place it on the ground. There we go. Now try to trap this guy. I'll break and replace it close to a wall so it's easier to do it. And as soon as I place a block, he decides to escape. So that's not the best idea. And I'll just replace it back. Thank you guys for watching the video. I'm on holiday for a couple days, but I'll be back for a couple weeks, and I will make sure to post once I get back. Thank you. Bye.